Okay, so I'm going into AutoZone, but I want you to notice the pairs of cars and twos, and the twos backwards tactics or pairs tactics at AutoZone here. Now we're gonna go in, and I gotta get some light bulbs, but I just kind of wanted to document what's going on. Good. Do you have light bulbs for headlights for 2007 GMC Envoy?
Just the bulb, right?
Yeah.
High or low beam? The regular one that's on?
Yeah, the regular one.
Okay. That's going to be 9006. Did you want it to be yellow or white today, boss?
White, bro.
White? Alright, yep. So we have two different choices for white. Okay. Number you need is 9006.
Well,
so everything here up is white. Everything below that is yellow.
Is this one?
Yeah, that's a one white, basically.
What's this? Just the same thing, two of them?
Yeah, it's two. You say.
Okay, so you notice how the guy kept saying boss over and over. His reasoning is because my father's office was down the street here, still is down the street here, and Lorena was told after hiring me to tell everyone that I'm supposedly taking over the company and things like that on these endless operations where they tell the world these lies to rile them up against me. So people are told to say boss 100 times until they can kind of provoke me into something. So on that note, let's actually go down to my father's office, which is down the street here, and video some of the events, or explain some of the events that occurred there. Okay, so this is the El Pollo Loco by my father's office. We can also kind of have cars and twos forwards, but you know, it's hard to tell. We do the one obvious one is the red truck backwards. What is the address? Roscoe 9. I can't remember the damn address. This is the El Pollo Loco, which was told to endlessly harass me. Big Mama's told to endlessly harass me. So let's quickly do Golden State Sports Medical here. You just saw the guy harassing me, boss, because Lorena Escobar hired me for the sole purpose to hunt me and have me killed with my father. My father telling Lorena Escobar to hire me to keep hunting me to have me killed. 18519. What was the address? I don't remember his address, but we're at 18519 Roscoe Boulevard, Northridge, California 91324. So this is the medical complex, partly medical complex. Each and every store here was told to take turns on me over and over. Same with the subway. This entire lot for about the 10 years that we were here, cars told to park backwards in two pairs of twos, same cars in twos backwards, thousands per day, police officers showing up, parking together in twos with bike racks, showing that they're working with my father to have me killed. All of these places told to take part in hunting me to have me killed, and then like we just saw at the AutoZone back there, the guy calling me boss with Lorena Escobar cover-ups. The Kevin Perelman is trying to take over the company, even to the point where Lorena Escobar and my father, Ronald Barry Perelman, having my father's friend, Debbie Groveman, call me up, pay me to fix her son's computer, and then telling me I should take over the company and get rid of Lorena, right? And I told Debbie Groveman absolutely not. And it didn't matter. I even told my father he was on their side, showing that he was actually paying her off, telling her to hunt me, try to get information to use against me after he hires me to work at his company, right? So the relevance behind the guy calling me boss, this is the back entrance here into it. The relevance, and of course another red pickup here, which I find kind of interesting. The relevance behind, oh, well, it's an SUV. The relevance behind my father wanting me to reel me in so he could basically rile up mass groups to have me killed. The same thing he's been doing to me since 5 years old, was him hiring me after they sent Mike Huntley after me, after sending Mike Huntley after me at a very young age, was to keep reeling me in to get me close to my father to have me killed, basically, in such a way that looks like chaos, right? Like you were just couldn't take the pain from from worldwide abuse in such a way that something really bad happened to you, with my father's psychology degree and an MD in orthopedic surgery. So I used to park, well, I'll show you in a second as I pull around. I used to park on the street over here. We have a Subway employee kind of coming out. After I put the signs on my car because I realized they weren't going to stop hunting me to have me killed with worldwide support, I'll kind of talk about some of the things that were done to me. I used to park my car on the side of the street here, and actually I can't really park in this hour without getting a parking ticket or whatever. I'll just put my hazards on. I used to park right here during the day where you can park, kind of where this guy's waiting for me and the black girl in the black Jeep Cherokee. I used to park right here. Now a guy's kind of come out with his dog and he's texting the people. Kevin's out here and things like this. Anyways, they wrote some graffiti on the ground, which I have pictures of, kind of making it look like I was writing it on the ground right here on the sidewalk. I can't remember what it said, but I have photos somewhere saying I believe some of the photos said I don't mob people or something like that. I don't mob bitches or something like that. Then they wrote something else. The point was that, as you can see, the girl that was waiting for me here in the black Jeep Cherokee less than a minute ago, and this guy who's angry that I'm here right now for doing nothing wrong like usual is texting the mass groups. You know, Kevin's here and follow him to punish him or whatever and torture and kill him. These are just, I'm just kind of explaining one thing that was done. But remember, for the 14 years that I worked for my father, worldwide groups took turns on me all day and night, 24/7, with the entire office to have me killed. And I'm kind of describing one of the things. And tomorrow, if I were to drive by this parking lot, you would see tons of cars and 2s or 3s and this or that. All directed at me, 2s and 3s backwards, or identical cars, like 2 black Eclipses, like one of my other cars is, or things like that. All there to kind of show that they're angry about things that don't matter, to try to control and silence, right? Now it looks like we have another person that saw me and pulled to the side of the road here. Right, I can't be 100% sure. But let's do another drive-through, because it looks like this guy's angry about it, right? Now this guy over here has his hazards on. This guy's kind of waiting. He's taking his dog out, but he's waiting in anger because this is where Kevin is. Like, he's not continuing his walk, right? He's angry. Kevin can't go here. This is where his father's office is or something. The same things they're doing with Starbucks, right? So let's quickly... Now, it's interesting that a red truck just happened to park there, although he did park forwards, so it might just be a coincidence or whatever. But let's just quickly zip around, because remember, in my life, with the mass internet-based notification systems, they're on me instantly for anything they don't like. Not anything that's wrong or illegal, just anything that they don't like. Let's just kind of zip through here for a couple minutes. And I could rattle off for 100 hours straight things done to me for the 14 years, or probably the 10 years of being on this property, to sort of torture me and kill me and make it look like I'm a problem and things like that, right? And same with all the businesses around the local area and worldwide, all kind of working together to have me killed in these weird, freaky, paranoid schizo operations to kill people the government just doesn't like or approve of. This is also a sushi restaurant I used to walk to get lunch, where mass groups would follow me and I'd be attacked by the employees as well. It's good to get videoed a lot right now, because when I would come here, they would have the cars backwards and cars in twos backwards, or identical cars during the day, and so I just kind of want to video the location for history of some of the harassers that were working on me, and just people involved. I mean, pretty much the entire planet's involved, which is scary or freaky. But example, if I come back there tomorrow and cars are backwards in twos, then you'll kind of understand the things that are going on. Well, you drove into our parking lot, so we're going to kill you, right? Things that don't really make much sense normally, but that's what's going on since a young age. Same, obviously, here with the CVS and things like that. I could pretty much go to every place in the world. Okay, so this is the original office building, 18981 Ventura Boulevard, my father's office building, where I came back from, let me rephrase that. My father manipulated me into coming back and moving in with him for a year. Well, Mike Huntley called me at University of Colorado, and my mother called me, manipulating me to move back so they could hunt me and try to set me up and frame me. This is the original office. I don't know whether like 2004, 2005. Lorena was told by my father to contact me and ask me if I wanted to do the computers, networks, computer IT here. Of course I needed money, didn't know who was working with Mike Huntley to have me killed. And so this is the office building. This is the second floor parking. And this is the office building. This is where my office was, right here on the corner, top right, third floor corner here, with the lights off where the bright light is. That's where I was with Mike Huntley. Now where it says Aesthetic Dental is where Patty Guggen and my father's office was, and Mike jacking in from the computer network here into their network switch so they could put spyware and things like that on me in my computer to try to set me up and frame me and make it look like I was up to this and that, when absolutely nothing was going on. They were just trying to get whatever they could to use against me to remove me from society. All coordinated by my father. This is where Adriana Olivares is. My father was on the first floor. This is where Adriana Olivares was originally hired to stalk and hunt me. My father trying to force me into a relationship, and if I didn't do what they said, have me killed as punishment for not dating and marrying and having kids and all that, with Adriana Olivares, who was running around the office saying, I'm gonna get the doctor's son, right? Who Adriana Olivares was friends with Lorena Escobar in all these operations, and taking me out, telling me her father was a drug dealer, playing these mind games like Lorena Escobar, hinting Escobar, Pablo Escobar. No actual relationship. It's just Adriana trying to play these mind games while they had worldwide murder operations to kill me with the government, trying to flip me out and make me look crazy, right? So this is the building, 1891 Ventura Boulevard. Let's see if I can get a better view of it. Okay, so as I'm coming around to get a good picture of the office, it looks like we actually have someone waiting for me. Hollywood plates, it says Hollywood. I can't tell if she's waiting for me or not, but kind of looks like it. Over there, right? They do that a lot. They stake out at every location. Okay, so this is the building. 1891 Ventura Boulevard. My father's orthopedic cheeseball company was on the first floor. He rented space to us at a great deal on the third floor with intent to hunt me and stalk me, and like usual, get me back from Colorado to reel me in and stalk me, right? Little did I know where this was all coming from, because at 29, when Mike Huntley went from I'm your 25-year friend to you're a dead man with the police and government, and it came from nowhere with worldwide support, I didn't know where it was coming from, why it was coming from, who it was coming from. Then, several years later, my father hired me to work for him to sort of finish the job, right? As you can see, the lady with the Hollywood plate is still sitting right here, like, waiting for me, right? There used to be a barbecue place right here where I'd be harassed. I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying this, because it's almost every place in the world, but it's still good to document, right? Okay, so I just want to take some videos and picture of my father's older building. Now remember that I was at his Northridge office building taking some pictures and videoing that maybe 5 hours ago, and so that is why there's a lady in a red truck with a Hollywood with the Hollywood plates here waiting for me, scoping out whether I come by my father's old office, right? I just sort of want you to understand the dynamics. I'm in the local area at AutoZone, right? Guy says boss, hinting about me trying to take over my father's company from Lorena's lies. People show up, we're watching you. 5 hours later, I'm driving home on Ventura Boulevard. Hey, I'll take pictures of this office of my father's, right? And we have a lady here to my left, staked out, watching if I drive by down Ventura Boulevard so that she can text mass groups worldwide where I am, right? And that's in between tracking my cell phone and things like that. So I'm just going to leave now, and video her one last time, showing that she's just sitting here waiting for me in her car, right? And there she is. The plate itself says Hollywood, in a red, whatever that is, like HOLLYWD or something, Hollywood. Now it's Saturday night, so a lot of times I go out to Hollywood and Santa Monica on Saturday night so people can see the sign on my car, so that they know the truth and can read about the truth, because I don't have the billions of dollars of resources that the government, their propaganda, 40-year propaganda murder systems have to make up whatever lie they want about me, right? So Hans, in her mind, she's probably thinking, well, Kevin's coming home from Hollywood, so I'm going to wait there in case he stops by with a Hollywood plate, right? To send him hidden messages, right? So that is the reasoning. But the question you need to ask is, why are strangers worldwide hunting me down, trying to kill me? What is the reasoning? All working together, with every resource and tool known to man, all day and night, 24/7, right? There's no reason, really, just we're going to hunt you and kill you.